In this week's AMA video, I'm going to show you how to create social media templates using Canva. So why would you want to do this? Well, these are ones that I created for Refresh Minds, and you just need to create probably, how many have I got? Six? Six. So if you create yourself 6 different little templates, then it's a great time-saving hack. So for my social media, one of the things that I did was I created 60 quotes, and all I did is I used this particular template once I've got it, and then I changed the quote and I changed the name. So let me show you what that looks like. These are my 60 quotes, and very quickly, this one's got background image. You can find some quotes off the old internet, and then you can do some funky things. So images in different places, but it's always, if you can see, on this same template. So it's quite quick to then create 60, download them, and then schedule them on your social media for the coming, you could do like one a week or one a month or something, and it's quite simple and quick to create. But the reason why it's quite quick and simple is because I just copied that same template again and again and again. So for this, I'm using Canva, the free account. If you have Canva Pro, there's a couple of things that are easier. Number one is down the side here, you can see in templates, it gives you loads and loads of different templates. The ones here are all on the Pro. So if you have the Pro account, you'll have a lot of different templates to use. Whereas if you're on the free one, I can only use these for free and have to upgrade to use these ones. So you would get a lot of templates for free. The other thing is, you could, on the paid Pro account, you can also save this as a template. So then you can use that as a template for the next ones that you're going to do. But I don't have that option because I'm on the free account. So all I do is sort of copy and paste instead. But if you had the Pro account, you would be able to save it as a template, and then you could just use it each time as your template, which makes it a little bit easier. So these ones I created a little while ago for Fresh Minds, so I can certainly show you how to do these ones. But as you can see from down here, there's loads of really good options. You can have a scroll through here and look for some ideas. Now, just because this is a Pro doesn't mean that you can't kind of copy the design. So if you like something, and there's the only free one, and you like this. So for instance, this is just the same background colour, 2 boxes and some text. So you could create that instead. So at the minute, the first thing that I'd say is just go and have a look at these and see what you like, and what's for free, and gather some ideas of the sorts of things that you might like to create for your templates. Once you've got your ideas together, the next thing that we need to do is we need to make sure that you have your colours. So with any of these free templates, for example, you can change the colours. So if I took, let's see these free ones, and see, so if I took this one, this mum one, I could then change these colours to be my own colours. But in order to do that, I have to know what my colours are. So how do we do that? So I have Chrome, the web browser Chrome has a Chrome extension that is called the Colour Pick Eyedropper. And you can just download that onto your Chrome. And what that does is, if you see at the top, can you see I've got this little eyedropper here? It means that you can find the colour on any website. So if you have a website, if I wanted this orange and I wanted to know, what you need is the hex number. And the reason that you need the hex number is, if I go to here, where's that design that we did? Okay, so if I go to here and I wanted this green to be that orange, when I click on here, in order to add a colour, you need a number. This is called a hex number. So I need to know what the hex number is for that particular orange. So I'm going to go to my website. Here's that hex number. I'm going to click on the eyedropper. I'm going to say pick a colour from the web page. I'm going to hover over this orange where the little blue box is and click. And then when I click up here, it will give me this hex number here. So this is your this is your hex number. So if I then go back to these templates and I want that green to be the orange, and I paste that into here, then all of a sudden that has turned to the same orange that's on my website. So that's how you get your colours and make it all look nice and branded. Turn that back to my green. So how are we going to do this? We are going to start off by, this is your home page of your Canva. We're going to design create a design. Now Canva has some good layouts that are already here, so I want something for social media, so I'm going to type in social media, and they have one that's just called social media. Depending on what you want to do, if you want to create some specifically for Instagram, you might want to choose that one instead. So it depends on what you're creating, really. So now I have this. So as I said, we can use some of these. If I like this one, got some good free ones here. If I like this one, click on it, comes into the middle, and then I want to change all these colours to be my Refresh Minds colours. So when I click on that bit, I have a little box here, I click on it, and I want this to be my green, and I want this one, I've just clicked on it again, I want this one to be my grey. I want, sometimes with Canva it just clicks on the text instead of that, so just fucking around a little bit. I want this to be my grey, and this little orange bit over here to be my grey. And as you can see, it's starting already, my head's usually in the way, so it's starting already to look a bit more Fresh Minds. So I want this text to be white, so it stands out a little bit more. Oh, got another colour down here that's not my colour, so I'll make that the green. There we go. So already it looks like a branded template for my Refresh Minds business. I've got the website here, so I'll add some text. So I'm going to add some text if it'll let me. Yep, there we go. Add a subheading, www.freshminds.co.uk. Put this here. I'm going to make it smaller. Oops, I clicked on my video instead. Let me put my head back to where I was. Okay, so I'm going to make this text. I'm going to click on the outside, and then I'm going to make this text smaller. There we go, and I'm going to make that white. There we go. So one template done, and then we can change the text each time we use that particular template. So then let me create another one. Let me bin that one and use a blank page, add page. So let me show you how to create one of these. We'll show you this one. So in here, where's my, there. So the background, we want this colour to be my grey, and then we want these two lines. So then we're going to have an element, we're going to click on elements, click on line, we're going to make that a little bit fatter, and we're going to make it my green, pull that so it's all the way across. And we want two of those, so I'm just going to use my keyboard shortcuts for copy and paste and do that. What else do we need? Text, subtitle and body. So then we go to text, heading, subtitle and a body, heading, subtitle, body. Want all these to be white. And as you can see, these are really quick to create, and if you create 6 or 7, I'm just going to copy and paste again using shortcuts, because that's going to be my website. These are really quick, and what it does is it sort of shortens your time and helps you to create lots of social media things all at once. What else are we missing? Logo, probably. Yeah, logo. So we're going to click uploads. You're going to upload media from your device, and then you're going to find your logo. Now I'll already have had this because I've already put it in. It's just a matter of finding it. It'll be a long time ago. So yeah, you just upload your logo, and then we will find that in our downloads. There we go. We'll have a little wording instead. We can add in Refresh Minds there. This white Refresh Minds, for example, is, as you can see, this one is the one that I used on this one. And all I did was do a background colour that was this green, and then add my logo lots of times for this one. So that's how you would do that. So we can do that, or I can add my little ice cube if I wanted. That's a PNG version, which means that the background's away. I did another video talking about different variations of things, so if you want to know about different files and what I mean by PNG, then you can have a look at that video. So let's delete that one. Do this one. So there we go. We've got my little logo, we've got my website, and then we've got a heading template done. So next one. So we will do, so this one's just my logo in the background. So yeah, so these are quite fun, and you can just, like I say, go into templates. You can use some of their free ones if you like the look at those, or you could just create them using elements and using images and lines and those sorts of things. There's all sorts in elements, so I will have used frames before. So some of them are sort of frames like this, so this then creates your little background. There you go. So there's all sorts you can do with these, but I do recommend that, number one, you get your hex numbers so that you know what they are. And number two, you go and have a look at templates for some inspiration, and you create yourself maybe about 6 different ones. It's nice to have a range, so some of them are light. So these two are quite dark because they've got the grey. So you might like to say, actually, for the background of this one, we're going to do it as white, just so that you've got some light ones, some dark ones, a little bit of flavour. Once you've got all your templates, your little 6 templates, then you might think, okay, so for my social media, let's say you want to do 60 quotes, or you want to do a whole raft of certain looking things for your particular business. Now what happens is, number one, they look really professional and they all look, they're branded imagery for your business. So you start creating a really lovely professional brand. And the second thing is, people get used to seeing certain layouts in these certain templates, so it kind of makes them, every time somebody sees this, they know that that quote's from me and from Refreshed Minds, because it's on the same templates. So I hope that's helped and you've enjoyed that, and I encourage you to go away and create some branded Canva templates for your own business. Let me know how you get on.